If you're on my Facebook page, Wafoi TV, you may have seen this post that I shared regarding new consular officers being trained and they're being dispatched to the rest of the world. There was no specifics about where exactly they're going. It's my hope that many of these consular officers will be dispatched to Africa and other developing countries around, in Asia or maybe the Oceania region, where interview processing is so delayed. They are so slow because it's been about 3 years now since we are even going into the 4th year since COVID, and to still have backlogs that is costing many DV lottery winners their opportunity to be fairly interviewed and get a chance to come to America. That is really unfair to many people, and hopefully all of these consular officers that were dispatched will be sent to Africa. That is where I want, because that is the region that has the most backlogs. Okay, and of course majority of the DV lottery winner, a large proportion of the winners were selected from Africa. Over 50,000 winners were selected from Africa as compared to Europe and Oceania, Asia region. So hopefully all of these consular officers that were they are trained and ready to be dispatched to their location, hopefully many of them are going to be stationed in Africa, so that people who are waiting for their interview, not even just DV lottery winners, but people who are waiting for their employment visa interviews, people who are waiting for interviews to come and be with their families in America. I'm talking about those who have petitioned for their husbands, their wives, their parents, their brothers and sisters, so that these cases can move faster, because it's just becoming too frustrating when you have won this DV lottery, when you have gone through the proper process of coming to America, and then you get caught up in a bureaucratic process that is outside of your control. That the system can do something about it to improve the efficiency of how cases are dealt with, speed up the process, because time and time again other embassies have shown that it is possible to adjudicate many cases. Other embassies have adjudicated cases and on weekends. We have seen that in Mexico. U.S. Embassy in Mexico was able to conduct interviews on weekends. U.S. Embassy in Djibouti was able to adjudicate cases on the weekend when DV lottery winners, they are heading towards the ending of the program year. They put in extra time to be able to help as many winners and their families to be able to get interviewed. So that means that it's possible. So hopefully we will see major improvement in interview process, in case adjudication, because they are sending more consular officers. Of course, this seems like a sizable group of consular officers, but definitely looking at the backlog that is there, we need another batch. Okay, we need another batch. That whole batch that they had should go to Ghana. Okay, that whole batch they had there should go to Liberia. That whole batch that they had should go to Sierra Leone. That whole batch needs to go to Dakar. That whole batch needs to go to Nigeria. That whole batch needs to, because it's like all of the embassies that have major backlogs, that whole batch needs to go to Kenya. It's like all the embassies that have major backlogs, they could use all that group of consular officers. So we need them to speed up the process, hire more consular officers, get them ready, and dispatch them to embassies that are struggling. All right. So if you're somebody who is waiting for your interview, you're a DV lottery winner, or you're anybody who is waiting for your interview, keep your fingers crossed, and let's keep hoping for more improvement in the process, so that you can also get your interview. Guys, my name is Ikuya. If you enjoyed this video, please share with your friends and family. Follow my page, Wafoi TV. I love you guys. God be with you, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.